Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another week of Liter Media Live. Today is Monday, September 8th. Coming up, we're going to tell you about news and sports as well as this date in history. But first, we want to start with the forecast. This week, it's going to be sunny skies with highs of 79 degrees and overnight lows of 48. So wear those jackets in the evenings because you're going to need them. Coming up, we're going to jump right into news, but first I want to tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. They're your trusted comfort advisor. If you need any of these services handled in your home or business, click on this ad anywhere you see it on littermedia.com, and it will take you right to their website, AccurateHVAC.com, to learn more.
Wherever you are there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
From youth sports to being involved in high school athletics to being involved in things like Walk with a Doc, where doctors come out and educate community members, all the things that happen outside the clinical setting, all the things that happen out in the community, makes us know that Indiana really cares about what happens to us, not just on their locations, but what happens in our homes, what happens in our schools, what happens in our community.
We hope that you'll start your day by bookmarking our website and visiting it for beneficial news that you can use. Right there on our homepage in the upper right-hand corner, you'll find links to all of our social media pages like YouTube, X, Facebook, Spotify, and Liter Media Radio, as well as that first story right there is where we're going to start. The 2025 Battle of the Bands brought out the biggest community crowd in years at the Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center on Friday, as Circleville High School stole the spotlight and won the trophy as winner with their powerful performance of Long Train Runnin'. Uniota finished second, and Chillicothe rounded out the top three. Uniota brought the crowd energy with Lady Gaga's Bad Romance, and Chillicothe wowed everybody with a Pirates of the Caribbean medley. So congratulations to all three of those schools at the 2025 Pickaway Ross Career and Technology Center Battle of the Bands. Ross County Auditor Jeff Linner has announced that tentative 2026 Ross County property values are available for viewing at the auditor's website. Ross County Auditor's Office representatives will host informal valuation review meetings by appointment the week of September 22nd, both by phone and in person. On September 4th, the Paint Valley Alcohol, Drug Addiction, and Mental Health Board recognized the heroic actions and critical use of crisis intervention skills used by first responders from the Fayette County Sheriff's Office and the Washington Courthouse Police Department during an incident earlier this summer. Several law enforcement officers had responded to a call involving a firearm in a behavioral health crisis. They are able to safely and successfully de-escalate the situation using skills they had acquired in crisis intervention training. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine and Ohio Department of Health Director Dr. Bruce Vanderhoff have announced the details of a new children's eyesight program called OhioSEE. ODH will administer OhioSEE, which will serve kindergarten through third grade students in high-priority counties, which includes Ross and Jackson counties. OhioSEE will fund mobile vision vans and temporary in-school vision clinics to deliver comprehensive eye exams directly in schools, removing common barriers such as transportation, cost, and limited provider availability. Our road report today takes us to Pike County, a resurfacing project on State Route 772 between the Ross County line and Al Leith Road. At least one lane will be maintained using flaggers. Estimated completion date for this is fall of 2025. Coming up next, we'll take a look at sports, but first we want to tell you about the Skag clearance sale, which is going on right now, as soon as the screen unfreezes. And here we go. The prices are so low down there, you're going to think they've lost their minds at Hometown Motors. You can choose from a wide selection of Skag mowing equipment, but you'd better hurry because once clearance inventory is gone, it's gone, and the low prices with them. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Do yourself a favor and call Hometown Motors Incorporated at 740-773-8826 for more information. Hometown Motors, your store for the great outdoors.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Litter Media Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
It's the details that make the difference between good enough and simply the best. At Skag Power Equipment, the difference is in designing lawnmowers with your convenience and comfort in mind. At Skag, we believe that quality and substance matter, and that you'll appreciate the attention to detail and craftsmanship we put into every single product. Thick steel and heavy-duty components provide you with unmatched reliability and performance. Skag, simply the best.
Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today. Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Mark came to the Adina Orthopedic and Spine Institute in severe arm pain from a degenerative disc. Minimally invasive spinal surgery got him back to what matters most. At Adina, we do what we love, so you can too.
Back with Litter Media Live, and we're here to talk sports, including this week's Litter Media Game of the Week with Mike Smith and Dan Ramey on the call. We're going to be heading out to the Huntington Hills this week as Unyoda is going to take on the Huntsmen. Coverage is going to begin at 6:50 on Friday night on littermedia.com, where you can find Litter Media Radio. And if you can't find that for whatever reason, there's a QR code at the bottom of the screen that will take you right to Litter Media Radio. The Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School Scoreboard. Chillicothe boys and Miami Trace girls claimed team titles at the Zane Trace Cross Country Invitational. Individual titles went to Chillicothe's Jaden Beverly and Vanessa Conley of Adina. For all kinds of scores, high school scores, you can find those on our website at the Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School Scoreboard. The Ohio State Buckeyes absolutely destroyed Grambling State this week, 70-0, upping the top-ranked Buckeyes to 2-0. OSU hosts Ohio University next week, and the Bobcats also got a big win. They are fresh off one of their biggest wins in decades, taking down West Virginia 17-10 at home, and they're going to go to Columbus next week and hope to get another win. I'm sorry, I couldn't help but laugh there. The Bengals win their season opener against the Browns 17-16. Cleveland missed an extra point and a potential game-winning field goal in that loss. So Browns fans Hope that their kicker can step it up next week. We'll see how that goes. The Reds won their weekend series against the Mets 3-2 on Sunday behind Hunter Green's 12 strikeout performance on the mound. Cincinnati trails the Mets by 4 games with 19 left to play, so they're still in it. And the Guardians pulled to within 2.5 games of the final playoff spot with a 2-1 win over the Rays this weekend. Hall of Fame broadcaster Marty Brennaman was honored with a statue of himself in front of Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, honoring his 4-decade-long career as the voice of the Cincinnati Reds. So congratulations to Marty Brennaman for that. That's a look at sports. When we come back, we'll take a look at this date in history. But first, I want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. They're online all the time. Customer payment, account information, and more. Log on at litterpropane.com.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
I was looking for a first job. I had been babysitting and decided it was something for a little more permanent. It pays very well. It's convenient. You can make your own schedule with the flexibility. That's something that I like. The people that I work with are great. I wouldn't ask for a better crew or management team to work for.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
If you're new to the program, we always wrap up the show by taking a look at this date in history. And today takes us to 1940 near Montaunac, France. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. Montaunac, France. Montaunac, France. One of those two. 4 teenagers discover a collection of prehistoric cave paintings when they stumble upon the ancient artwork after following their dog down a narrow entrance into a cavern. The 15,000 to 17,000-year-old paintings, consisting mostly of animal representations, are among the finest examples of art from the Upper Paleolithic period. Very interesting that we had art 17,000 years ago. We don't change that much. That's a look at our show today. We'll see you again tomorrow on another edition of Litter Media Live. For Dan Ramey and for Mike Smith, I'm Aaron Glandon. Have a great Monday, everybody.